Greetings, adventurers. You have joined us for another edition of the Drunks and Dragons podcast. I am your dungeon master, Michael DiMauro, and with me is Tim Lanning.
Hey everybody, it's great to be here. I'm so excited to be annihilated.
Oh.
Jennifer Cheek.
Hey everyone, I'm wearing the shirt that I wore to the Lady Gaga concert this weekend because I am respecting this podcast of Annihilation so much.
Michael Bachmann's here.
Hey everybody, it's me for the first time with no technical difficulties ever.
And Nika Howard.
Hey guys, I thought that you said to get annihilated, so I've been drinking wine all day. I'm on case 5.
Go.
Oh no, Nika, no.
What's everyone drinking this evening? Tim runs. Well, I'm drinking a rosé because listen, it's about to be fall and it's not going to be okay to drink rosé anymore. And this bottle had a goat on it, and I had to buy it. So that's what I'm drinking.
Back up a second. Tell me about it not being okay to drink rosé.
No, well, just because it's going to be cold, so it'll be like weird to drink cold wine. You can if you want to. I just probably won't.
I'm gonna. Because I got like a couple bottles of rosé up there that I'm waiting to crack open.
Buddy, you enjoy that rosé right into the Christmas holidays.
I only drink wines that match the leaves. I'm drinking Devil's Share bourbon whiskey.
Damn.
Oh man, you guys have gone through that.
Yeah.
I have a problem. Yeah.
I'm drinking whatever was in here. I've forgotten.
It's a really fancy glass bottle.
That will work.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
Nika, what are you drinking?
I did have 19 Crimes Banished, the dark red version, but I finished that bottle. So now I'm moving on to Alamos Malbec from the Mendoza region of Argentina.
Nice.
I like that Malbec.
That's the only good region. Fuck you if you're not from that region.
It actually is the best region for Malbecs. My wine person at Hy-Vee told me that.
Dang.
Okay, well, I stand by it.
So if you guys can't tell, we are a 5th edition actual play Dungeons and Dragons podcast, where we play a long-running D&D campaign. Except tonight, we're doing something a little bit different. No. We're doing a special one-off tonight. The wonderful folks at Wizards of the Coast have provided us with a copy of Tomb of Annihilation, which I believe comes out this week, and I have read pretty much all of it. If you want to know more about it, go to dnd.wizards.com/POA. It's one of their books that's like just a big, long, whole world adventure thing. You take your characters from level 1 to about, I think it's like 14 maybe or so.
Jesus.
That's like where our characters are in our campaign that we've been doing for a long time.
Oh my goodness.
And it's really like the stuff I've read so far is really cool. It's super interesting. We're doing essentially one tiny passage of the whole thing.
Who's the main boss?
I can't tell you that.
I'm gonna go fight him.
Who's the first boss?
I feel like I can tell you the core concept of it, which is really cool.
Please do.
So it's in the jungle it's in the Chult, which is this jungle area, and it's all like you have to go and explore and stuff. But there's essentially there's this death curse going on. So everyone who has anyone who dies can't be brought back to life, and anyone who has died previously and been brought back to life is slowly withering and dying day by day.
Michael, this is very scary.
Yeah, I want to introduce it into our campaign. Is that okay?
Yeah,
Can we just
fine.
do this?
I don't know. That's gonna be bad for us, I think.
Especially those of you who've died multiple. Like,
Listen.
how many times has, never mind, not important.
Don't spoil it.
Not important.
So Wizards had us and a bunch of other, probably like 9 other podcasts, all do this thing which they're calling Podcasts of Annihilation, and which is really cool. If you want to find more of it, go to twitch.tv/DND, and there'll be more of it.
Yeah. And again, we are so stoked. All of our great friends over at Wizards of the Coasts said, if you don't do this, we're going to not invite you over to our birthday parties.
We're gonna throw you in a trash can.
Throw you in a trash can.
And tell you that the shows that you like are actually
That's true.
bad. The worst things that can possibly happen to you.
They have all of my magic cards right now, and they're not going to give them back.
They're gonna set them on fire, actually.
They have my pogs, and they won't tell me why they have my pogs.
That makes less sense than the magic cards.
Except that they like your slammers.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
good
your
one.
summers are so fucking
I have
good.
a pinwheel son. It's good.
So since this is a jungle adventure, what I've done here, and this is a fun thing you can do with these things, like you can do their whole thing, or you can like pull out little bits of it and put it into your own world. So this is going to be taking place in the swamps of Ichtaka.
I love the swamp.
Which, as we all know, right on the border of the swamps of Ichtaka is Tidtown, where our fun secondary monster characters live and occasionally go and have adventures.
Yeah. Is that true?
It is absolutely true. I promise.
Oh, I guess I don't know where Tidtown is.
You don't know where Tidtown is. That is accurate.
Okay.
I don't think it's on any of the maps.
Damn.
So
But now it will be. Kind of.
So yeah.
Maybe.
So we're just sort of transposing the swamps of Ichtaka onto Chult. And and then we're running with it. And it's gonna be fun.
Awesome.
Okay, I roll perception.
I love to be in a swamp.
I got a natural 20. Who should we say who we're playing?
You should run around and say who you're playing, please.
Well, I play Brit Brat, the drunken master bullywug. We're level 6 now.
That's right. I play Baz. She is lizard folk, cleric, loves bones, loves them. But more things, she is not only lover of bone,
but mostly bone.
but mostly bones.
I play a kobold named Tug. He's a combination bad Harrison Ford impression plus 1920s detective. He does love bones, and that is the only thing that he loves.
No, we're common law married.
How dare you?
I said that's the only thing that he loves. You understand?
Okay.
I mean, how can you quantify the love between two common law married
How
monsters?
can you quantify Brit Brap? You cannot.
I play Cass, and she's Snake, and she very much likes to stick things in her mouth. Not like in a weird sexual way, she just likes to stick it in her mouth.
Does she just like hold it there? Like
Yeah,
is it like a
yeah.
comfort
Like
thing
you guys
for
have
her?
your bones, and she has maybe a penny under her tongue or something.
Nice. It's just who knows what she's gonna pull out from underneath there, and her tongue's very long, I imagine.
Not as long as mine.
Oh, that's true.
Oh shit, we should have a tongue off.
Oh, ooh, that is a different kind of podcast.
So we have the tongue characters and the bone characters. Got it. Noted.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reptiles. Is
He'd
a
be like
kobold
a big
reptile?
lizard
I always get
boy.
confused.
They're a dragon.
Yeah.
We are heavily. We're all reptiles.
What are you?
I'm a lizard folk.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Wait, you're an amphibian. You're not a reptile, Brit Brap.
Fuck off!
I don't know shit about reptiles.
I was being,
Those are the same thing, I'm pretty sure.
I went to Christian school.
Doesn't know anything about science.
Tongue and bones.
This campaign, Tongue and Bones.
Okay, so Michael, I don't know what you have prepared, but in my impression, I get the game together.
I didn't say that was Token Filipino in the chat. That was his
That
idea.
was-
I
that
didn't
was
want to
very
steal
good.
his good joke.
Michael, I don't know what you have prepared, and I don't care. So Brit Brap gets the gang together and is like,
Nice.
I want to find a good mushroom. All right, Michael, if you need more than that to start, I can.
Is this an improv game?
Are we
don't like this one.
We're just throwing out the whole Tomb of Annihilation and just
And
going
it's
with this
all mushrooms all the time. That's our
mushroom
new thing.
subplot.
Mushrooms.
Sounds great. Actually, so everyone's back in Tidtown. It's not long after the unspeakable things that happened in Glane, Jewel of the East that
Like
we can't speak about.
Unspeakable.
They're unspeakable. You can't speak about them.
So we all survived.
We all signed an NDA and we can't talk about it. Both the podcasters and the players cannot.
That's true.
Yeah.
But as things go, you're adventurers, you're heroes, and the life of a hero is never calm. It's never tranquil. There's always the next thing.
But we get money, right?
I mean, you're in the service of Cheryl,
Yeah.
who is your great leader, and
We
she
love
has
Cheryl.
she has summoned
She's
you.
great. She's just the best.
Should we? If people are so, is there a possibility that people are listening to this for the first time? Without
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely.
There's a leader named Cheryl. I guess you don't really need to know any more
Yes.
than that.
Yeah.
But we love her very much. She's pregnant.
Yes.
That's the other important thing. They don't
Yep.
need to
She's
know that
pregnant.
either. Well, I want them to know it. She's beautiful and she's a pregnant, beautiful knoll.
She's a big, beautiful, pregnant knoll.
And God
And-
bless her. Can I just say that? Can we just as an aside?
She's been so good to us.
Yeah.
Me, Jennifer Cheek.
So you have been actually summoned to see her. You enter her great hall, and there's actually a sort of small, kind of wormy-looking goblin standing next to her who you don't recognize.
Is it a worm or does it look more like a snake?
It looks like a little goblin-y boy, but he looks like a nerd. Looks like
Does he look
Gross.
wormy and like
Nerds.
he's like a slithery person? Like, I don't know. I guess. Sorry. Go ahead.
He just is like fleshy and like.
He's a worm tongue.
Yeah.
Right. That's what. Is he wormy in his actions or is he wormy in his race?
He just looks like small and scrawny, and
He's eating dirt.
his fingers are all covered in ink because he like writes and
Fucking nerds.
he's probably wearing
reading
glasses with
I mean,
tape
what kind
on the
of nerd
side.
are we talking about? Because, you could be a nerd about a lot of things. Is he...
Well, you're gonna have to. I can't tell you all of this.
Yeah,
You're gonna have
just
to
tell me.
explore some of it yourself.
Tell me what's in his heart, Michael.
I feel like we have a long adventure to go on. I don't know how much you plan on us to ask what this particular goblin that maybe has a name is into.
Ask him if he likes anime.
What's up?
But you do notice that Cheryl does not look well.
Oh no! What's wrong? Oh shit! Is she dying?
No, Cheryl.
Cheryl, what's up? What's brapping?
Hello, my greatest champions. Thank you for all you've done for Tidtown. We rarely get the things that we deserve, but I wanted to give you all these small tokens of my appreciation. Brip Brap, could you please step forward?
Okay, and he rolls forward.
Like he does a forward roll. Mm-hmm. Perfect.
And he moves in a way that is upsetting and unknowable.
She says, "To you I bestow these fist wraps of the bull."
Nice.
What?
You wrap them about your hands, and any successful strike you make will push that creature back 10 feet.
So she hands him these wraps for your hands that are roughly hand-shaped. He goes, "Oh, queen, this is so great." And he just starts ripping them apart and wraps it around his tongue.
Oh my god.
Like, this is great, man. Oh, yeah.
Also,
this is so good.
a flurry of blows will no longer cost you a key point.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's so good. Oh, and he goes and gives her a big hug and kiss on her forehead. Flurry of blows doesn't cost a key point?
Yeah, I mean, I think it sounds a little much to me as well, but maybe like
Here we are.
How many key points do you have in a day?
I don't know. I will tell you.
Now I have a quick question while Tim looks this up. Now Michael, do gnolls lose their accent as the pregnancy
Oh my
progresses?
god, I forgot. She does have an accent.
I was like, this sounds like a fancy lady, not a
I know.
Cheryl.
She is sick.
Oh, there you go.
I think.
I have 6 key points.
Okay, so it's going to give you. Let's say you can do it 3 times.
No,
three times a day. 3 times a day.
Okay.
That's a good deal.
Tug, can you come forward, please?
Yay!
Yeah, hi, it's me, Tug.
Tug, upon you I bestow the wand of the war mage +1.
Wait, did she say
plus one? It will.
Okay.
It is obvious. It is made sharpened from what looks like the bone of, I don't know, a wizard or something probably, and it's made of bone, so you should like it. I know you like bones.
Well, I do like bones a lot. So thank you very much for this generous gift. But you only gave me 1.
Well, it's a wand. You can use it over and over. It gives you a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls, and it allows you.
Yeah, but you said that there was +1 of these. Like, there's another one.
just take the wand, and it does also.
Yeah, she said there's just one.
It allows you to ignore half cover when making spell attacks. There you go. Now get out of here.
Okay. Okay, here I go. I'm getting.
Cass, could you come forward, please?
Yes.
Okay.
To you, I bestow the rapier of venom.
Ooh, this sounds super cool. Give me all the deets.
It gives you +1 to hit as a normal magic item, but once per day, you can use an action to cause a thick black poison to coat the blade, and it will remain there for 1 minute or until you hit a creature with it, who must succeed a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or take 2d10 poison damage and become poisoned for 1 entire minute.
You're just so smart, Cheryl.
Oh, thank you, Cass.
And she sticks Cheryl's finger in her mouth and then slithers away.
I will never get used to that.
Is that all?
That's
I got a
it.
stew brewing. I gotta go.
That's Elf.
Oh.
No more. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Boz doesn't look bothered like at all. She's like, what?
Boss, can you come forward, please?
Yes. She walks forward.
To you, I bestow the femur of smiting. It acts as both a +1 mace and a +1 holy symbol.
That's not the other bone you were going to give to me, is it?
Boz looks around
Tug.
and looks at Tug and is like, not now. Like, does like a motion with her hand. Great leader. You've given me this most wonderful gift, and I also have a gift for you. And she pulls out from behind her back a rattle that is, you guessed it, made from bones. It's a small skull.
Okay.
And like a small femur, and inside of the skull is a finger bone. So it's like for your baby, our new great leader. Once you are gone, but you'll never be gone. I mean, goodbye.
Boss, that is so kind of you. I'm going to put this right in the nursery. Thank you. I will take my leave now. And she coughs a little bit into a cloth, and of course it comes away red because it's the universal symbol for.
Yeah, I've seen a movie. That's bad.
Being vaguely
Maybe
sick.
she just had a cherry Jolly Rancher or something.
I need too many cherries.
Maybe she ate a bomb pop.
I do the same thing when I eat too much and then I cough, and it's just cheese in the napkin.
Ugh.
And I don't want anybody.
Nacho cheese comes out.
I don't want anybody to know how much I ate, so I try and keep a secret.
It's
Little
just Cheese
handkerchief.
Whiz.
Secret cheeses. That's disgusting. Now I'm gonna have you talk to my friend here. I have to go rest, but Skeever here will tell you about your next task, which I don't think you should do, but it's I gotta go. And she coughs again.
Bye.
Great leader, please rest yourself. Make baby grow strong.
And Skeever goes, hello. I've heard all about you. Of course, everyone knows you guys because you're like the big heroes. But I am Skeever Soggy Socks, and I'm a junior alchemist for Tid Town, and unfortunately Cheryl has fallen sick, and my seniors have told me that that the only thing we can make a potion for her, but we need a black orchid, which is incredibly rare. It's an incredibly rare thing.
So we do need to go find a mushroom.
We have to go.
Tim, do you know what an orchid is?
They are. It is rumored to be in the depths of the jungle in a place called Nangalore, which is an old garden from long ago. Do you guys know about the Omu Empire? It is.
No.
It's oh my gosh, I can tell you all about
Can we
it.
roll a check?
Yeah, you can. Absolutely. You can do a history check.
Yeah. I don't think I have history.
I've got history.
Or
I believe.
intelligence.
Boy, I'll tell you who does not know about this boss, because she got a -1 to history.
I feel like I actually have a +6 to history, and it's
What?
because of well, it's because I feel like with all the time that I spend hunting for bones, I'm bound to
Yeah.
have just like picked up. You spend long enough doing any one thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Boz does not look beyond the surface level. She sees bone, that's good enough for her. Doesn't want to know where it came from. Nothing.
But what's a 22 total? Tell me about this.
You have actually. It is an old kingdom that predates House Vidalis that once ruled over these lands back when people called this area Chult instead of calling it the swamps of Ichtaka.
But it's Chatka. That's what's called. It's always been called Chatka. Oh, my grandma said at
It's
least.
always been called Chanka.
It's Chunka.
Chonka?
It's Chunka. He takes the wraps off his tongue. It's Chunka.
I understand you now.
But anyway, because I'm a bit of a scholar on the ancient kingdom of Amu, I have been tasked with going along with you and helping you find this black orchid.
Can you fight?
No, very much not.
I put my arm around him and say, well, we'll protect you, kid.
Okay, please do, because I'm I am essentially made of glass.
What's your name, I'm Brip Rap.
Skeever Soggy Socks.
Hello, I'm Brip Rap. Here's a drink. And I hand him my gourd. If this is an adventure, well, we gotta rip and brup.
He takes a swig of it and then spits it out. He's like, oh my gosh, that's strong.
And his throat sack is going all over the place.
It's truly horrifying to look
Soggy
at.
Box, you're all right.
Soggy Socks. But thank you for calling me by my name. I appreciate that. A lot of people just say, hey, jerk, or get out of my way, rat boy.
Cass would like to go up to, like, slither up to him, and while she's going up there, just go, Skeever Soggy Socks, why wouldn't anyone want to say your name? And then, like, as she does that, she'll, like, twist up around him, like, almost, like, to squeeze him, and then just squeeze him just a little.
Oh, my.
And then slither back.
This is quite an adventure we're going on.
Anyone else want to touch the goblin bloblin?
I will save for later.
Okay.
Are we ready to go?
Cowadonga.
Okay, so he gets you all set up with a couple canoes.
Hell yeah.
And he's got this, like, thick, viscous stuff that he spreads on you to stop giant bugs from eating you and stuff.
He most certainly does not do that to me.
He tries to. He's like, oh, please.
I don't know. I don't need it.
You don't know what the bugs are like in there.
Listen, Brip Rap knows one thing, and that's how I'll be sloppy and slimy. I'll be okay.
All right, if you say so.
Brip Rap rubs like mud and kind of spits on himself and pours some of his liquor on him.
So you guys, you head off into the deep dark jungle. It is hot. It is sweaty. There are baseball-sized mosquitoes just banging into the sides of your heads.
I feel fine. I love this here. Finally. Tug, I always wanted to bring you to my house.
Yeah.
This is what my home is like.
Wait, if we're common law married, don't we live together?
Well, where I'm from.
Oh, did you grow up here?
Yeah. Swamp.
It's cool.
You don't know a lot about each other.
We don't talk much. I usually just keep to my bones.
I don't need to hear about that again.
And then he keeps to my bones too. You know.
Tug.
You're paddling along the Oolong River.
Are there any frogs?
There are frogs everywhere.
I pick one up and I ask him, "How are things going?" in frog. 'Cause I can talk to frogs, and they can.
You can talk to frogs.
Yeah, I don't know why they would be able to talk to me, but
It says ribbit back.
I mean, why not?
Ribbit.
oh, I can tell frogs what to do.
That's not to say.
I still talk to the frog. This frog doesn't know anything, and I toss him.
Oh, you toss him.
I told him to have a good life
Rude.
and tip higher than 20% if it's a good meal.
So you're paddling down the river, and Skeever is telling you everything you've ever wanted to know about the ancient civilization of Omu, and you're pretty sure none of it is relevant or useful in any way. But he will
We got
not.
time. We're in a canoe.
He will not stop talking about it.
Mr. Soggy Socks, any info on the Orchid specifically that we're coming to get?
Well, I know that it's not found anywhere other than in this ancient garden where, because I don't think it's native to this land, but I hear that's where we can find one. So it's these special gardens. They're a ruin essentially, is what I've heard and studied.
Cool. Is it going to be dangerous? She told us not to go.
Oh yes, it's going to be terribly, terribly dangerous. But I mean, I feel like it's probably pretty dangerous just even paddling down this river on this canoe. Because I mean, look, there's a crocodile right there.
I say hello and frog to the crocodile.
The crocodile says, "Ribbit."
But I am picking up frogs and putting
Just
them into my
constantly
sack.
Picking them up and
How
putting
many
them.
canoes do we have?
2 canoes is what I was
canoes?
thinking.
2 canoes.
So I assume Brip Brap and Tug are in a canoe together, of course.
So after about a week of
A week?
canoeing,
Wow.
a week.
We haven't slow
Yeah.
traveled in so long.
Yeah.
This
Goodness,
sucks
we know.
ass.
We know everything about everything now from
Yeah,
old Soggy Socks.
I assume that me and Soggy Socks have argued about many plants, what is good mud, and things of that nature.
Skeever Soggy Socks is like, my lord, I know my last name is Soggy Socks, but I don't feel like my feet will ever be dry again in this swamp. Who's with me?
Oh, we need to work on your delivery, Soggy Socks. We'll take another run at that later.
It's so moist. I mean, you guys are all sort of reptiles, so I guess it doesn't bother you. But
everyone, look that way for a second.
I do.
Look that way for a second.
Okay.
And then Rip Rap jumps in the water, and he takes a hide action. And I have advantage.
Don't split the party.
And then I say, all right, look this way in 10 seconds. And then...
Rip Rap is immediately invited.
No, I'm invisible. You can't fucking see me.
Which of us know how to count, I feel like, is an important question to ask.
You know who doesn't? Boz, because she's very stupid.
So I can take
Boz is probably going to look earlier.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, but you're right there.
Well, even then.
No, she's gonna be like, she's gonna genuinely think that you're gone.
Yeah, I can get total...
She's got no object permanence like a baby.
Totally hidden in light terrain.
Nice. Wow, that's an amazing trick, Mr. Brip Rap.
He's gone.
Oh dear, should we go back?
And then behind all of you, I come walking out of the woods. I circle around. I still can't remember how to do Brip Rap's voice.
I think you just say Brip Rap.
I don't like yelling.
Like a Pokemon.
Brip Rap. Sorry.
So after about a week, you actually veer off onto a small tributary of this river. And Skeever is like, my understanding is the flooding will allow us to paddle right up to Nangalore. So I'm really excited.
Is Nangalore like a city or what is this?
I'm not sure what it's for, but it is a garden. It's a gardens. I believe it was made for some old king or queen or something as like a retreat, but it's fallen into disrepair, I suppose you would say, since it's in the middle of a swamp.
What do you mean by that?
I just that no one goes there anymore.
I get into his face and I say, are you saying that swamp people can't have good things?
No, sir, I'm not. I'm just saying that no one goes there anymore. It's
Brip Rap, we live together. You don't have nice things.
I don't need nice things. I have my shorts. I have my gourd. I have this tongue wrap now.
I don't want to have this conversation in front of the group. But,
we don't need a couch.
Boss kind of like gets closer, but tries to like be where they can't see her, and she's listening very hard.
I'm just saying, we don't need a bed or a couch or a fork.
Just because my bed is made of bones doesn't mean I wouldn't like a mattress.
I sleep in the dirt, and it feels good.
Why do you always want to close your eyes when we make love? Is that because you want to pretend I'm someone else?
Oh, no. Oh, I thought I wanted to be here, and now I do not. Goodbye.
Brippy, broppy, get me out of here.
Skeever goes, oh my, look over there, everyone.
Okay, I look.
Are you going to hide too?
I have already seen this joke. You cannot.
This is my thing. First the swamp, now you're taking my hide trick?
No, look, it's Nangalore. We're here.
I'm not looking.
All right, no. Tim, take off your headphones. Okay, so a fantastic edifice rises up out of the jungle, a hanging garden of exotic beauty. Ooh. Water streams down the steps between two massive elephant carvings. Beyond them, a broad, flooded avenue runs arrow straight for more than 100 feet before ending in a carved Tyrannosaurus Rex face.
Ooh.
Saludra?
Yeah.
Water pours out of the Tyrannosaurus's jaws and flows the length of the concourse to drain down the steps in front of you. So it's terraced gardens, and there's essentially this hallway, and which would be like the main steps where you walk up, but water is just sort of pouring down it.
It's pretty.
Wow, Michael, your descriptions of places have gotten way better.
Thank you.
Detailed.
Also, you notice 5-foot-high terraces flank the boulevard. Low arches, 3 on each side, are built into the terrace walls. These archways are in various stages of collapse, as are the tunnels beyond them. Beautifully carved, larger-than-life stone faces are mounted between the arches, and a wild profusion of plants grow on the upper terraces, and multicolored parrots and canaries flit and sing among them. To the north, a dilapidated brick dome rises above the Tyrannosaurus head waterspout. Smaller bell-shaped domes surmount the highest terraces to your left and right. So, that was a lot.
Boss can't even take all this in.
No, we never do that, and I enjoyed that. Actually,
Yeah.
I missed it.
So essentially, there's this sort of wide boulevard with like about a foot of slow running water coming down towards you. There's like these terraced gardens with crazy exotic birds and flowers.
Did you say terrorist gardens?
Terraced gardens.
We gotta get out of here.
And then there's these. There's a big dome sort of at the end where the T-Rex face is, and there's 2 smaller domes sort of to your right and left. There's these 4 beautifully carved stone faces. Sort of, if you were to walk towards the T-Rex, they'd be on your right and your left.
Okay, so 2 on each side.
Is it Mount Rushmore?
No, they're individual faces, like little individual little
Like busts, but just like the face.
Like it's not president, and they're not presidents. You said
They're not. Well, you don't know. They could be presidents.
good point.
Maybe like past presidents. Nice.
So you're sort of like in this murky water. Your canoes are bumped right up against this sort of stairway. So you can walk up.
Hop on out. Yeah, get on the stairway.
Some of us don't walk, Michael.
Whoa.
You can slither or
Here I
walk
thought
or
we were an inclusive podcast. but,
crawl or whatever you want to do.
Mr. Soggy Sock, are we supposed to be going up there to get the orchid?
I'm sure that it is within in the gardens here. I'm not sure where it would be, but I think we should explore a little bit. I mean, I have to say that this is like there aren't many sites like this left in the swamps, so it could be full of Omuan history, and I would love to record as much of it as possible.
You should go first.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, it looks safe to me. For my
Boss kind of
knowledge.
hops out and hooks her arm, and Soggy Sock. I keep wanting to call him Soggy Bottom, but I don't want to do much Great British Bake Off.
My bottom is fairly soggy too. You can call me Soggy Bottom if you like.
Mr. Soggy Bottom, let's go. And she hooks arms and they splash. She kind of drags him.
Okay.
I'll go first if you guys want. You know,
I mean, Boss
Sounds
is
like
gone.
you missed
Boss
the
is already
boat.
gone.
Yeah.
I already jumped out of the boat.
You jumped out of the boat, but what'd you do after that? You didn't say. She's
Damn.
gone.
He just stood. He's just like stood staring.
Wait a minute, Jennifer. What's your int? And Rip, what's your int?
Oh,
so we
my
decide who
int
goes
is-
up there first.
Extremely bad.
Mine's 10.
Oh shit.
Wait, mine's 8.
Okay, so you're very stupid.
I'm listen, this is the thing. I'm so stupid, but I'm so wise. I'm so very wise.
I'm stupid, but incredibly dexterous
You're like Forrest Gump.
and
Nice.
incredibly
You can run across the entire country.
and
several
incredibly
times.
charismatic, which I'm not entirely sure how.
I'm
how
not
that works.
charismatic either. I'm just wise and hardy.
My int is 17, but I guess
my
that's just
gosh.
because I know a lot about like some very specific things.
Why are
Yeah.
you so smart, Bachmann?
Yeah, what is Tug?
He's a sorcerer.
Oh, that's right. I love sorcery.
Nice.
Is he pretty?
I mean, if you like scaly kind of things, which being a slippery snack, you may.
Which I do.
Yeah. Is he a sexy lizard boy?
Yes.
Damn.
Nice.
Oh shit, that's exactly what I hoped
more.
you'd say.
Damn. That was a trap question because I did want to be sexy. Fuck. Yeah, I guess we get up and start walking. Is it safe? Is it good?
Yeah, nothing jumps out at you.
That's good.
All right.
Are there big bugs still?
They're yes, very much so.
I eat
Can I
them.
eat him?
Oh,
Oh, let's have a tongue
Team
off.
tongue.
You guys both go for the same tongue, or sort of the same bug, and your tongues like wrap around each other. And
Oh, it's
And
terrible.
the rest of this episode is us trying to get them apart.
It's important to me that you all know that my tongue is much, much longer than Nika's.
I roll strength. No.
You ripped both their tongues off.
That would be so bad.
Skeever goes, "Can we take a look at these stone visages?
Sure.
Oh my gosh, they're so cool.
Can I put it in my mouth?
They're like 5 feet tall."
I unhinge my jaw.
Damn, she's gonna go for it.
That's fine.
So there are 2 on the left and 2 on the right. Which do you guys want to look at first?
First one on the left, baby.
Yeah.
I'm left-handed, so.
Yeah. I'm right-handed.
So this one, the face, it's like a beautiful woman's face. It's very regal. And this particular one has sort of a bemused expression on its face.
Bemused.
And there's something written in a strange language above.
Is it frog?
It's not frog. Above the head. And if you want to make another history check, you can see if you can figure out what the heck it says.
I think this is gonna have to be Tug.
I mean, we can all make one, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I sure can. I'm gonna have to subtract 1 from it.
I got a 13.
I got a 4.
I got a 10 because I'm dumb sometimes.
What? Ooh, 12 total.
Okay. So yeah, I got a 13. Yeah. What do we know, Michael?
Actually, everybody but Brip Rap can seems to be able to puzzle it together. And it says, this garden is dedicated to Zalcore, Queen of Omu, and Jewel of Chult.
The Jewel of Chult.
Zalcore?
Zalcore. That's Zalcor and then an E with an accent over it. I've decided that it's pronounced Zalcore. Zalcore.
Mr. Soggy Bottom, do you know anything about this Zalcore?
I don't. I feel like I know the name. I think she was some sort of queen. I'm not sure.
That checks out.
There's more. Can we look at the other faces?
Do they have little plaques in front of them? Is that really how we're getting this information?
Uh-huh. They have little plaques above them, yes.
Nice.
Damn it. Okay, we move to the next person.
I'm having a great time. This is a very fun date.
So this one has this face has a very condescending expression on it, and the message above it says, I won't make you roll for it every time.
Thanks.
It says, worshipped by her people and by Thirutaya. Looks like it said loves, which is like chipped away, and then scratched into the stone is the word betrayed. So it used to say worshipped by her people and by Thirutaya, who loves her, but then it has been changed to say who betrayed her.
Oh shit.
Thirutaya betrayed
Thirutaya.
Zalcora.
Zalcore.
Right?
Zalcore.
Boz does like a little like lizard scrabble like up his face, and so she's like peering into his eyes. She's like, I do not like this one. He has bad face.
Oh, it's the same woman. It's the same woman's face.
I like the last woman way better.
Boz is like, this one, no, do not trust this one.
Are these humans? Or like elves? Or
It's the face of a human woman.
I can't tell the difference.
Can we look at the other ones?
You bet you can. The next one has a stern expression on its face. The message says, in this, the 10th year of her reign, may she govern forever in splendor.
This seems ominous.
She doesn't look happy about splendor.
And the last one has a serene expression, and it says, and may the gods themselves marvel at this humble reflection of her beauty.
None of those mentioned any flowers, so are we at the right place here?
I'm sorry, I forgot all about I mean, I know we're on a mission, but this is just all so fascinating. I forgot we were even looking for a flower.
But the flower's here, right? Wait a minute.
We need to find a flower.
Mr. Soggy Bottom just loves big lady face so much.
But why do you love the big lady face so much?
Oh, I just love history, and I feel like we're uncovering things that no one has even seen before, at least in hundreds of years.
What's your history proficiency?
I am proficient in history, if that's what you're asking.
Ugh.
Boz says, come on, Soggy Boy, let's go. And she grabs him and throws him over her shoulder like a sack of potatoes and starts sloshing through the water.
So essentially what this looks like is in front of you is this T-Rex face, right?
Yes.
And it is attached to this
stunning.
sort of big domed building.
Yes.
And you don't see any doors or anything like that. But there are these 6 archways. There's 3 on the left and 3 on the right. Mm-hmm. And they're like in different levels of disrepair. Because they're essentially like little tunnels and then with stairways at the end. So you can walk up them to get to the next tier of the garden. Mm-hmm. But like some of them are kind of like collapsed and stuff. And from your vantage here, you can see that there's like a stairway up on the right that goes up to the like 3rd level. And you look to the left, and where there would be the same stairway because it's like a mirror image, it looks like it's collapsed in. So So you could like climb walls, you could go through the tunnels to go up to the next level.
Where are the gardens?
I mean, their gardens are essentially all around you, but you see like exotic flowers and stuff like that up on the tiers above you, both to the right and to the left.
All right, let's go through one of the fucking holes.
I agree with that.
There are those you can see the sort of smaller domes from the entryway from here as well.
Yes.
Like you'd have to go up to the second tier and then find your way up even further.
Okay.
But you can see them, and you see the one on the left is like covered in spider webs.
Let's not go to that one. I don't want to go to that one.
If I had to guess, I'd say that this flower is going to be in the deepest part, because otherwise this would be too easy.
Okay.
I'm just trying to look at my spells to see if I have like anything helpful, and the answer is I do not.
Let's just friggin'.
Unless you guys want me to fucking Sacred Flame,
No.
just the entire temple.
Yeah,
Is that good?
Let's keep Sacred
So
Flame.
essentially, it's like go through the tunnels on the right or the left, or you could just randomly do whatever you want. Climb
tunnels.
walls.
Yeah, I love a tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you can see the stairways at the end. You can see light coming through, so it's not like it's like a deep dark tunnel. It's just like
Yeah.
Right.
it's just
I wanna
this
go
little
through the
walkway.
tunnel.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go left.
Okay, you're
Can we
going
go, are the
right or
tunnels
left?
near the faces or?
The faces are in between the tunnels.
Okay, cool.
I like
So
I like the left tunnel. It's my favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it feels right.
It is the best.
Okay.
Yeah, Boz like sniffs the air, and like she's like kind of going like towards the middle, but then she sniffs the air, and then she immediately turns left. Gone.
Okay.
Soggy bottom's on her back. He loves it.
So the untamed overgrowth can't hide the fact that this garden is a haven for exotic plants.
Oh wow.
That don't grow naturally in the surrounding jungle. Unfamiliar flowers, towering ferns, even stranger plants resembling giant pine cones or lily pads spread and tangle everywhere. Bright canaries flit between them, and parrots with striped beaks squawk at you. Squawk!
Are they toucans?
You can make a nature check.
I've got +3 to nature.
I
I have nothing, but I'll roll it.
No, I'm bad at nature too. Never mind.
I don't understand why we're doing this.
I got a 5.
It's important to know.
You
I got
called
a
my
12.
bluff. I don't know if they're toucans or not.
What actually
Damn
real
it.
bad, and then we're all like, "This is a toucan," when it's clearly not a toucan. Boz sees a lily pad, and she's like, "Hey, brap,
Yep.
for your house, man.
Oh.
That's what you need."
Okay. And Brip Brap grabs it and he makes a hat out of it. It's a big lily pad, right?
I thought you
Yeah.
would use this for a chair, but that's also good.
She said you wear it in the house, Brip Rap. You're not here.
I'm trying to get nice things. We want nice things, so I'll just wear
You
this
always
nice hat.
do this.
I'll just wear this nice hat. And
I did not do this to make you guys fight. I thought I was fixing things. All right, let's go.
no, my grandma told me how to make a nice hat out of this, and thank you.
You
Baz.
smell incredibly fragrant, almost musky flower scent. And I'm actually going to have each of you make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Uh-oh. Well, goodbye.
Damn.
Oh, I get advantage on those.
I'm so fucking wise. I
dumb
say
as
as I
I'm
pour
not.
myself more wine.
I
Ooh,
got
This is not great.
I got a 17.
My second roll was a nat 20.
I got a 4, Michael.
I got 25. I'm so wise.
Skeever and Cass get a glazed look in their eyes, and they begin slowly walking towards a broken column that is wrapped with a large vine with yellow flowers.
Oh boy.
Oh, that doesn't seem like a good idea.
Oh, these fools. They don't know anything.
Does their demeanor change?
Yeah, they like zombie-like.
You could say they're zombie-like. They start shambling towards the vine.
Or slithering?
Thank you.
You're like honestly so rude of you.
Isn't Boz still carrying
She was, and
Soggy
then
butts?
he leapt his ass out.
Okay. Rip Rap has no real idea what's happening, so
Yeah.
he's just like, oh, they want to go look at the vines. And then he wants to go look at the vine too. So he's just kind of following them.
I'm trying to see if I can do anything.
Can we just physically restrain them?
Yeah, you can try to restrain them.
Please.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Give me a squeeze.
I want to try and grab onto that slippery snake tail. Squeeze it with my kobold digits.
Yeah, see how that works, and then if that doesn't, let me know.
It's not gonna, because my strength is so very low. that I got a -1.
I'm not strong.
Well, right, but a 7 is not going to do it, I'm afraid.
Oh, fuck.
Is a 7 going to do it, Michael?
It depends on what Cass rolls. This is a contested strength check, so Cass, what do you get in your strength check?
I got a 6.
Okay, Tug manages to restrain Cass.
Yeah, I guess that's good. Thanks. Thanks, Tug.
Okay, Boz would like to cast Thaumaturgy, which is a cantrip, so I can do it as many times as I feel like. And what I want to do, because one of the things I can do, is you create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range. This is a rumble, thunder, a cry of a raven, or ominous whispers. And what I want to do is to make it where it originate from like where the vine is, and for it to say, "Do not touch me, I am the great vine."
Skeever shakes his head really quick, but like he seems just confused as to what to do. But as that booming voice echoes through the gardens, all around you, where it seemed like vines and just foliage and crap, suddenly these zombie-like creatures with vines coming out of the back of their neck stand up and start walking towards you in a zombie-ass way.
Hello, I'm Rip Rap. How are you? Where is the Black Lotus?
And
Sorry, I saw it in the
we're
Twitch
gonna
chat.
roll initiative, everybody.
I refuse.
Timothy.
I got a 59.
I
You
rolled
cannot.
so good.
I got an 11, my brother.
I got a 19.
I got a 10.
I got a 23.
Whew.
Cass, you're up first. There are 6 of these zombies, and apparently the vine that begins to sort of whip around and seems to also be a thing that wants to kill you.
Oh, no. Okay. What is closest to me? The vine or a spooky zombie?
There's spooky zombies around.
Okay,
you.
I will pick one of the spooky zombies and try to stab it with my rapier. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I only got 6 damage. Not much.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, God, I'm dumb. I forgot my snake attack.
Sneak attack or snake attack?
Oh, it's both.
Snake attack.
That's funny.
Additional 6. So 6. 12 damage total.
You stab him right in the chest, but he just keeps on coming.
Would you say that a zombie is an undead?
I would say they are exactly undead.
Oh, hell yeah. I would like to channel my divinity as a lizard folk. Yeah, I'm gonna channel my channel divinity and turn undead. So each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
Okay, what is your spell saving throw?
I have a spell save DC of 15.
And you have +1 from your Phibia of Smiting.
Oh, you are correct. Thank you.
Wow, okay, you managed to turn 5 of the 6 zombies. The only one left is the one that Cass injured.
Okay, even more great news for you. I'm not done. Starting at 5th level, when an undead,
But wait,
when an
there's
undead,
more.
exactly, when an undead fails a saving throw against your turn undead feature, the creature is instantly destroyed if its challenge rating is at or below a certain threshold, which would be a half. Is this a half challenge rating or higher?
They are all destroyed.
Oh, shit.
Get out of here, you fools!
Nice.
I feel like what Boz just did was just like screamed, and then all the zombies just exploded.
What did she scream? Bones?
No, she just a really guttural, awful sound. It's truly indescribable.
Hell.
Yeah, it's gonna haunt your nightmares for sure.
Okay, I think all the zombies screamed as well, and the vines burst out of their heads and then shriveled and turned black.
Yeah, it's really gross.
The remaining zombie turns on Cass and tries to slam her. Does 20 beat your AC?
That is very rude because I have a particularly good AC, I thought. But you got me.
That's pretty high.
Okay, you take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Damn! Okay.
Brep Brep, you are up.
Okay.
There is 1 zombie left and the big vine.
Well, Brip Rap is gonna bound his way in his drunken master way, and he is going to tongue punch the friggin' zombie. And that, ooh, nice, would be a 25.
Oh my gosh, that hits.
All right. And he takes 10 damage.
Okay.
And
he doesn't seem to like it.
All right, that's my first attack. My second attack, I'll go ahead and use my Flurry of Blows without using my chi point. And really just attack 2 more times. That's a 16, and that is a 26.
Hit and hit.
Okay. And that is an 8 and a 5 total. And my tongue is magical, if that makes sense. And is this zombie within 10 feet of said vine?
Not quite.
All right. Well, what he wants to do is he wants to push the zombie with his magical tongue wrap of the bull to try to interpose kind of like that zombie in front of Soggy Butt.
Nice. Okay. The zombie, it crumples to the ground, and you think that it's dead for a second, but then it
is dead.
Slowly stands back up, and it's like, zombie.
Well, I do have
sings that song by the Cranberries.
I do have my second attack. So Brip Rap jumps up in the air, and then he just lands with both his feet in the back of the fucking guy's head to try to crush him. Ooh, baby, does a 12. What's that do for me?
12 hits. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You just say this because you like me.
He's a zombie.
You just like me. And that is 8 damage.
Okay. This time, it actually dies.
He does the horrible throat thing, like wop, 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 wop.
Oh, you guys are doing great. Keep it up.
I assume I don't want to eat its head because it looks gross, so I choose not to.
It looks like, well, it might be good because it's like a salad.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use my drunken walk to dash away from that, to interpose myself between me and, I think I already am kind of in between-ish, but I want to make sure that I'm definitely in between.
You and Skeever.
Yeah, and I don't know if you noticed, but if there's any difficult terrain, didn't care about it. I didn't even care.
Oh yeah, there was definitely some difficult terrain, and
he's
he
like
just went
skating
right
around.
over it. It is very cool looking. Tug.
So how many of these are left?
They're all dead except for the vine.
You're welcome.
Okay, then I want to run up to the vine and stick my hands out in front of me, and I want to do Burning Hands, and that's a 15-foot cone in front of me that does damage to anything inside it.
Do you roll to hit, or do I roll to...
It doesn't say anything about that. It just says any creature in the area of the flames takes 1d4 plus another 1d4 per character level, max of 5d4.
Fun.
So I do that, and it's 17 damages.
My God.
What God would allow this?
It does look like they get a dex saving throw.
Fuck that. I say, no way.
Well, this vine is very dexterous. I technically just rolled a -3.
Michael, how's that even possible?
I don't know, but I seriously just rolled a -3. Yes, that hits. And you said it does 17 damage?
17 damage.
The vine shoots out a tendril at Brip Brap.
No.
Yeah, no, it does. And it rolls an 11.
Miss.
Does that miss?
11? Who do you think I'm a monk. I can... I'm naturally... And I'm a drunken master, so I'm constantly swaying and...
Oh, my goodness.
Friggin'...
You'll never catch him.
My booty shaking.
He's crumping. You cannot.
Yeah.
You can't hit him.
I'm stinky legging.
Okay. Cass, only the vine is left.
Okay, I would like to slash at the vine, I guess.
Okay.
I slash it, I hack it. Does a 22 hit?
It hits so hard.
Okay. How does a...
This thing has a worse armor class than the zombies.
This vine fucking sucks.
How does
it fucking
15 for damage?
It sounds great.
Oh, Michael, that should have been an 18. I didn't add my +1 from a wand.
All right. It doesn't seem like it likes that. You chop off a big chunk of vine, but it's still wiggling around and thrashing.
Oh,
and
it's a snake. It's a snake.
Can I talk to it? Can I command it?
Like, hey, man, we're not so different, me and you.
Hey, man.
Boz.
Okay. So I would like to cast Sacred Flame on this fucking vine that's still flopping around for some reason. Yeah. It needs to save on a dexterity throw. How dexterous is this vine?
It's extremely undexterous.
Nice. You fool. You absolute moron.
Does a 3 beat your thing?
No.
Okay.
Michael, you're rolling so bad. You look like an idiot.
I'm not rolling that bad. This thing has very bad dexterity.
Timmy, give me 2 d8s, my lad. I demand 2 d8s.
Here you go.
Thank you.
It's the first time she's ever asked for a date from me. You know what I'm saying?
my God.
Just kidding. She loves me.
7 radiant damage upon the wretched vine.
Okay. It sizzles in the sunlight, but it continues.
God damn
to
it!
What the fuck?
seek.
I am seriously peeved because I wanted to kill 98% of the creatures in this room,
I like the idea
Well-
that this is...
and I feel like this is rude.
Do we know that this is even a sentient vine, even though it tried to attack me? Because it kind of seems like we're just punching a rock over and over again. And being like, yeah, man, it's not
you.
dead yet. Tons of HP. It rolls like dog shit. I think wizards must... What? I can't be up again. I punch the fuck out of it and kick it with my tongue. Okay.
That's not a kick if it's with your tongue.
You shut up.
Listen, if you believe hard enough,
There has to be a different word for bludgeoning something with your tongue.
I tongue it.
no,
I tongue
he
smash.
tongue slaps
Every
it.
option is not great.
They're all very bad and sexual, and I don't care for them.
I scream at it in Bullywug. May your skin shrivel and your eyes burst.
Oh,
and
sorry, Hugo had you blap it. You blap it with your tongue.
Blap it, blap. Yep, blap. So I get within 10 feet of the vine, and I give it a blip and a blap. And first blip is a natural 1. So, man, something hilarious happens. Okay.
Oh, this vine truly is back at it again at Krispy Kreme.
And then my tongue goes for it, completely misses, gets a whole big wad of dirt, and I eat it, and it's gross. My second one is a 15. Does that hit? It does.
That hits.
That's a total of 9 damage. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to use my follow-up, whatever it's called. I don't remember. But it's not my flurry of blows. Does a 10 hit?
Yes, sir.
Jesus. And then follow up with another 8.
Okay.
He bad blaps.
Bad blap. Bad blap. Bad blap. Yeah, I did 2 good blaps, 1 bad blip.
Bad blap.
But, yeah.
The vine turns and looks at you and says, "You can't fucking kill me yet."
What?
Mike, what is this thing?
Tug.
Is this a... I want to put it in my gourd.
Please leave that to your bedroom and not here.
I'm gonna Richard Gere it.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's your attack on the vine.
I am gonna do Burning Hands again, but clearly not satisfied with the last attempt. I am going
to those spell slots, huh?
Yeah, why not?
Fuck it. We can't die.
We can't die. We're immortal.
We're immortal.
You can't do shit to us.
Yeah.
I am going to empower this spell.
What does that mean?
That means it takes yeah. See,
Good for
Tim
you.
knows.
I played a sorcerer before.
It takes 2 higher spell slot, but and then it says it multiplies all like the variables and stuff by
12.
This is like basically some pulp left on a column, so I wouldn't like go fucking balls out again.
Yeah, but like
fuck it up.
Fuck it up, Tom.
I mean, do what you want, man.
If you won't burn, I'll burn you harder. And he does it. I do want to do
Buck Wild over here.
Okay, do it.
Not stop him.
Okay, so here I have some questions.
Okay.
So empower, it's so it says all variable numeric effects of an empowered spell are increased by half. So including bonuses to those rolls. So does that change? Like it says like all variable numeric effects is weird. Like does it change the max number of dice?
Yes.
Like does it change? So like Burning Hands can only go to a maximum of 5d4. Does that mean it can now go to 7d6? Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, it wouldn't change the size of the dice. It changes the number of the dice.
It says...
And all variables would be like if you had static damage for... I don't even know why you would have static damage.
Well, I mean, there's no real difference. I would say there's probably no real difference between saying like I roll 7d4 and 5d or 74 or like 5d6. Like that's going to get me to the same place.
Well, 74 has a higher minimum because of the ones.
Wait, okay, so I multiply the number of the dice.
Whatever half your dice amount is, and you always round down if it benefits the player is the rule of thumb. So 5, so you do 2. So you get 74 or whatever.
That's what I'm doing.
Perfect. You're doing it right. You're ready for the big time, kid.
I do 19 damage.
It had 3 hit points.
Okay, yeah, well, I kill it then.
It's very dead. It is just a crispy, charred something.
I'm actually upset because
it probably smells really good.
I wanted to bite it. That was going to be my next.
It's.
I mean, I guess I still could.
Tug is still screaming with just like a flamethrower coming out of his hands, back and forth roasting it.
I walk up behind him and rub his shoulders like, it's all right, buddy. It's all right.
You know how I feel about plants that have the mind of their own.
I know. And it's really rubbing. Does it have any pants? Or?
Does it have pants?
Yeah.
Is there anything we can loot?
I want to loot it.
You could.
Oh, you want to ruffle through the pockets?
Does it have a nice? Ooh, okay. This being a old timey garden, nobles, right? Does it have a gold chain? Brett Braff wants a gold chain.
You can search around the gardens if you want. It does look like there's all sorts of weird stuff.
I'd love to.
A monocle.
Mm-hmm. All right, there's no gold chain in this one, so he wants to kind of move to the next one and then see if there's any maybe gold chains.
Are you guys gonna search?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to search.
Absolutely.
I'd love to search.
You find a yacha beetle.
Hell yeah!
Can we eat
Yacha
it?
beetle.
Alive or dead?
It's a yachach beetle. It is a harmless, meaty beetle about the size of a human hand.
Wait, what? Whose hand?
Nika's.
Because
A human's hand.
Let's say.
oh, that's big.
Nika's
You guys
hand.
fucked.
Big. It feeds on worms and maggots. It
No,
moves,
I don't like that.
It moves slowly, walking speed of 10, and is easy to catch.
Can I stick it in my mouth and just hold it there?
I went searching. It's my beetle. It's my beetle. It's my beetle. I went searching for gold chains.
Tongue fight.
Fine, you can have it.
Okay. This is actually, if you have mad monkey fever and you eat it, it'll help you.
I don't.
Just want you to know.
Michael, do I have mad monkey fever? What is mad monkey fever?
It's a meaty beetle. Does the taste nice?
I don't want to eat it. Oh, it's my pet.
It's meaty.
I
and
put it in
beefy.
my sack of frogs. Does it say anything in there about how it makes friends with frogs, or what's the frog friend situation there? When I put the
your bag is just like jumping all over the place.
they're friends.
Can I actually have you guys make a perception roll?
Sure, every day, brother.
My D20 just rolled away from me.
I'm so perceptive.
17.
18.
I didn't roll great though. 15.
10.
Okay. Several of you notice what appears to be a little tiny guy.
A little man?
It's a little guy. It appears to be about a 6-inch tall animated doll with a strange mask and spindly limbs and wild hair.
What?
And it ducks behind a rock.
Oh fuck no! I hate this with my life.
Did anyone else? Oh god!
And then you see its mask slowly peeking out from behind the rock. Then when it sees you looking at it, it pops back.
Oh, I don't like this at all.
6 inches, you said?
Uh-huh.
Tall?
Oh, that's so small.
A little tiny guy.
It's all black and spindly and
And he's a puppet man?
He's got a weird mask, like a weird.
Oh, I hate it.
I just say, hey, we come in peace? Rip here.
A small berry flies out from behind the rock and lands at your feet.
I eat it.
Oh my god, what if it's poison?
It's delicious.
Got this fucking... Oh my god. Can I have another berry, please? My name's Brip Rap.
Oh, give me one too.
3 more berries come flying from behind the rock.
Just trying to make friends.
I take one berry, put it in my sack of frogs and beetle, and I give it to Tug. And
Can I go behind the rock?
Yeah, you can look behind the
See
rock.
where these berries
It's
are
just a
coming
pile
from.
of berries.
It looks up at you and it jumps really quick, and then it tries to hide. It tries to put the rock between you and it.
Are these good berries? Would I know what
Oh my gosh.
They're just delicious berries. Just don't. Just go with it.
These berries are so good.
Is anyone with more charisma than I want to try to make friends with this thing.
I have a very high charisma.
Okay.
What is your
Brad,
charisma?
this is on you, my man. I got not a lot.
It's 18.
Wow.
You have a very high charisma. You probably have the highest charisma.
I want to do a performance check, and I want to move myself as a friendly puppet to engender myself to this weird puppet thing. And also, I say, ooh, that's a 2.
no.
What's a 9 get me is I'm performing as a friendly puppet man. Be like, we are friends to all you people in the garden.
It seems to be silently laughing at you.
Oh my gosh, he thinks you're a fool.
Shut up, bitch!
And it jumps up on the rock, and it kind of does the same dance as you, and then gets in like a little frog position and hops up and down, and then it seems to be laughing again.
Oh my god.
Brip Rap rolls into a ball and wants to roll in circles to make it giggle. Natural performer, Brip Rap is.
It seems to be silently laughing hysterically.
What are you? What's happening? Anyways, Brip Rap, and I hold out my hand.
It hops over and goes up to your hand, and it touches your hand, and you are given a charm.
Is that good?
I was like, you are given an arrow in the throat.
You are given a death. You are dead. It bestows upon you a charm of restoration.
Charm of restoration.
Yes. So for the day, you can essentially cast what is like a spell of greater restoration 4 times.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
And then it just vanishes.
Oh, no, my friend. My berry buddy.
R.I.P. to our friend, the berry man.
I miss him.
The berry cream man.
Okay, so up ahead of you, there is what looks like a ruined stairway that goes up to the next level, but it looks like it might not be a super hard jump. Or
I can definitely do it.
He's a frogman.
Yeah.
There's also a stairway across on the other side if you had gone right instead of going left.
Okay.
Time to hop.
I'll fucking hop. I can jump as though I make a running jump from standing still, and I do it, and it's great. But then again, I don't know where we're going.
So you're going up these stairs to the next
definitely.
level? Okay. I do need you to make I believe it's an athletics.
Why?
You're jumping.
What about acrobatics?
Yeah, I think acrobatics would be fine.
I could also jump super fucking high. Does that help you with anything?
No, it doesn't.
I can jump really fucking high.
Look, the rules say you have to roll, so fucking roll.
Okay, yeah.
Bitch.
15, buddy. But I'm jumping really high as I do it.
Yeah, you jump and you manage to make it across pretty easily because you're a fucking frog.
Yeah, I'm a frog.
And you're able to like hold out your hand, and the other people can all run and jump as well.
Yep, I have him over with my long hand.
I clamber up like a lizard.
So this is like an enclosed garden.
Is this one of the domes?
It's not. So there's the big dome in the middle. There's the 2 domes that are like behind you, which we don't have to worry about. One had a mean spider in it.
Don't you fucking ask about it.
Let's go. Let's backtrack.
And there's like there's a great big dome that had the Tyrannosaurus Rex face in front of it. This is like off to the side of it.
Oh, okay.
And it's like it's an enclosed garden. The plants in this enclosed garden are like nothing you've ever seen. Their shapes are fantastic, and their colors are like gems sparkling in the sun. Enclosed by 5-foot-high walls, this strangely beautiful garden imparts a sense of serenity. A message is deeply scratched into the wall.
What does it say?
Brip Rap can barely read.
So you go, and I'm assuming you read the message. Then is what you're telling me.
Yeah, it's safe to say if you tell us there's a message, we want to read it.
Yeah.
Well, you might not. I mean, I'm not gonna railroad you.
Drop them letters on me.
Choo choo.
I need to know.
So in Old Amuan, it says, "Without dreams, eternity is unbearable."
Oh, jeez.
God.
That's very ominous.
Is that true? I disagree.
Yes.
Well, I disagree. Man, you guys remember go to sleep? You just don't have any dreams. Just be asleep forever. Sounds great. Soggy Butt, any, does this quite look...
Yes.
Does this look like where we're looking for? Does this match what your pictures?
Wow, there's a lot of amazing different flowers in here. And do you guys feel that?
Yeah, feel great.
Feel what?
Oh my god, please, is this sex pollen? I don't want this.
Everybody make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah, baby.
Shit. Definitely sex
get
pollen.
horned. I got a 5. I'm horny.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I got an 8.
Was this like
I got
originally
a
made
9.
in the 70s?
I'm also horny.
The horniest time for D&D?
I got an 8.
We're all so horny right now.
Wait, were we not just role playing ourselves? What?
So all of our mouths like fall open and tongues roll out onto the floor.
We just say awooga.
And then my tongue, you all agree, is the biggest
It's
and longest.
really long.
Yeah.
You guys wake up and
Oh no. Oh no.
and Skeever is like slapping you and splashing water on you. And he's like, "Oh my god, what did you guys do?"
Skeever's never been horny.
You've been dragged out of that little garden and you're up on a terrace.
Oh no.
But you can still see the garden. It's essentially down just like a flight of steps.
So we're
from you.
higher up?
So yeah, you're the next level up, and you actually can see the dome. You know, the big giant dome. You can see there's like an open door there where the doors have rusted off their hinges. But Skeever's like, "Oh my lord, I don't even know what to. You all started acting so weird, and I don't want to talk about it. I guess is what I'm gonna say. But I'm glad you're awake now."
Buzz grabs at his shirt and says, "Skeevy bum, what did we do?"
I don't want to talk about it. It was gross.
Did we kiss? Did I kiss you? Did we kiss?
He seems like half of his shirt is soaking wet for some reason. And he's like, "I don't want to talk about it," I said.
What does that mean?
Okay.
Leave it to your imagination.
So,
are we hurting anyway? Did I pull a muscle?
You feel kind of groggy, but
okay.
I'm assuming there was just a lot of licking happening. A true licking competition.
Okay.
There is so from here you can access. There's actually there's like the big dome in the center, and there's a smaller dome off to the left, and there you can actually access another similar garden to the one that you just came out of.
The horny one. Let's go get fucked up again.
Let's go to the second horny garden.
Are you gonna go into the other horny garden?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So you walk in here, and there is another message scrawled on the wall.
Oh jeez.
Eternity also sucks with dreams. Sorry, nerd.
And it says, "For the lies of a few, all must pay."
Should we leave this garden?
That's good. No. What if the black orchid is in here?
Do we see a black orchid anywhere?
Skeever goes, "I don't see it in here. Come on, we got to get out of here before you guys start freaking out again."
But what if there's a little tiny boy that gives me beans?
What was that? Oh, you want berries again?
Senzu bean?
Yeah.
We'll go.
Let's go to the dome. Let's go to the big dome.
Let's go to the big dome.
Everything sort of starts getting fuzzy, but you get out before.
Before we get too horny again.
Oh, my nipples. It was nipples hurt.
I don't have nipples.
You know, I guess you're a lizard.
But
unlike snakes who definitely have nipples.
Do lizard folk have? Do they give live birth, or do they have?
They should. They probably lay eggs.
I bet lizard folks lay eggs. I think they even clarified that in 5th edition, female dragonborns don't have titties.
They don't have titties. Yeah, I saw that recently.
But also, if you Google female dragonborns, all of them have titties.
Yeah. In 4th edition, they had titty.
That's for sure.
And it was great.
Ooh, I have a description I can read you of the dome before you go in it.
Please.
Hell yeah. Give me that. Is it like a titty?
Give me that dome content.
Traces of gold-colored plaster still cling to this dome in a few spots, but everywhere else you see old weathered bricks, more than a few of which have fallen through. The larger-than-life-size elephant carvings and graceful towering spire are still magnificent sights, even if their glory is dimmed by time and decay.
Are we close enough to any statues around like a roof or something?
Well,
I don't know what I'm...
So there's a big dome in front of you. You haven't gone into it yet, but there is a doorway that you can go into the dome.
Yep.
Would you like to enter?
I wanted to I wanted to loot some bullshit. I want to really Apu this shit, but no, let's just enter it.
Yeah.
We got to scoot.
Can I just stick everything in my mouth?
I would like to hold my breath when I enter, just in case
okay.
I inhale something.
This isn't a garden. There are lots of tropical crazy things.
I
want
to take out one of my frogs and throw it in first.
Oh, that's a good call.
Okay, it burns. It just bursts into flames.
What? No, really?
Michael!
I'm just teasing you guys.
Oh my god.
Not Beatrice.
You do see an 18-foot tall stone statue of a Chultan warrior, which you assume is what they called them before it was called the Swamps of Ichtaka.
It's Jockin Warrior.
In splint armor, wearing a helmet festooned with Tyrannosaurus teeth, and bearing a shield of an intricately patterned leopard hide. 18-foot tall statue of a Chultan warrior towers over the chamber and looms above a wide octagonal cistern. The chamber echoes with the sound of rainwater dripping from the ceiling into the gaping pit. The face of the giant warrior statue is obliterated by deep gouges.
Dang.
But the rest of the statue remains intact. Clutched in the statue's right hand is a stone spear, and resting on the floor beneath it is a clay urn. North of the statue is an open balcony overlooking a flooded garden. Standing to one side of the giant warrior is another statue. This one is much smaller, exquisitely lifelike. It depicts a man reaching for the urn, his face turned towards the balcony. In his lifeless eyes, you see terror. Stone steps ascend along the curved wall to the level of a second floor, but that floor is almost entirely collapsed. Someone's been up there, however, because a message of some sort is scrawled across the dome ceiling.
What does it say?
I don't want to read this one.
Okay, you don't have to.
I want to read it.
Read it out loud. You should always read message out loud because it's a higher chance that you'll explode.
So it's the stairway is all sort of decrepit, and so I guess I'm asking who's going up there. It looks like it might fall apart in a second.
Who's the littlest?
You're little, right?
I'm probably little. Yeah. Okay, Boz is gonna go. I'll do it.
Okay. You can give me a dexterity or acrobatics check when you can do it with advantage.
Okay, that's good. Because I got a big old fat 0 to add to my roll. Okay, so I got a 14.
14. That's a great roll.
Okay.
That's pretty good, right?
So you scramble your way up there, and it says, "True love, faithful general, safe with you. Safe will you rest in Nangalore eternal. None will disturb you while I live. Such is my vow of penance, and for my sins I cannot die." And you look around, and on the back of the statue, you actually see that the words "forgive me" are etched into the statue.
The big statue?
The big statue, yeah. With its face gouged off.
Do any of these statues look like the lady?
No.
This place is very fucked up.
The smaller statue is like incredibly lifelike, and it seems to be reaching for this urn that's on the ground.
I feel like this statue might be a frozen person.
Yeah, it's like a what is it, a basilisk, whatever they're called?
Yeah, he got basilisked.
I pick up Beatrice the frog again, and I want to put her at the end of a stick. Can I have a stick?
Sure.
And I want to put her on top of the reaching statue, please.
Okay, you put it on top of there.
Fine, dandy.
Does anything happen?
I croak to to Beatrice, and I give it a simple command to hop down into how big is the urn?
Let's see. It is, I would say, it's fairly urn size. It's probably like 1.5 feet tall and 1 foot wide.
I ask Beatrice to jump inside of the urn.
Beatrice jumps inside, and a cloud of ash wafts out of it.
I say, Beatrice, can you hop back out for me, baby?
Beatrice hops back out.
And it's covered in ash. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was Beatrice ash or...
Oh, that's a good point.
This is really weird, right?
Very weird.
What do you guys think this all means?
I think some really bad shit went down here, my friend. I don't know if this has anything to do with the Orchid, or if we should scoot our way on out of here to a different garden. What do you think, Mr. Saki Butt?
I don't know. Why do you think this guy's why do you think his face is ripped off?
I think someone was pretty pissed off at him.
Maybe his face had jewel eyes.
But then it says "forgive me" on his back.
Was this just a big man? Just like this is a small man, and that's his real, and it is dead.
What was that?
What? What?
I don't know what you're saying, Tug.
What if they were all cast a spell to become stoned? Haha.
So that you're saying that you think this man is real, the big one,
Maybe.
and he got no face now.
I don't know. So
Can I do like a perception check of the room in general? See if
Sure.
I see anything else? Nice. 20?
You notice that on the floor next to the smaller statue that's reaching, it is scratched, once a thief, forever a slave.
Oh. Does this mean that if we take anything from here, we're gonna get stuck in this place?
Probably.
I don't know.
But Great Leader needs the Orchid. I feel like it might be worth it.
None of these things have Orchid, though, right?
Right. I don't want to take whatever's in this room. This is not useful
What
to
if
us.
we make Soggy Feet take it?
Take what? The
Well,
urn?
if there's no Orchid here, this urn I would think is some sort of burial thing. I don't think we should disturb it.
I agree with the soggy butt.
Yeah.
We should go elsewhere.
See, Beatrice is covered in this spooky dust.
That's dead people.
Dead people.
Yeah.
Do you think that this big statue is the traitor? Maybe. I don't know.
I mean,
And maybe this person is not the traitor. Who's to say?
or, I don't know.
Okay,
mean-
well,
I mean, I would think that, according to my history, this sort of thing might be like an important person, and they would have a big statue of him, and then maybe his ashes would be set beneath them, as like a grave kind of thing. So this could be maybe if this guy isn't just a giant who's turned into stone, it could be his body that's right here.
Oh,
In the
damn.
ashes.
Oh, damn. Should we take the ashes?
I wouldn't, but you know.
I think that's how you get froze.
Okay, I won't touch the ashes. I don't know. Maybe we could spread them on the gardens. They love gardens here. We can all agree that.
That's for sure. They sure love flowers.
Yeah, I don't know.
They like sexy flowers, and I'm very afraid of them.
I'm used to punching, not solving these weird puzzles that are scary.
Maybe we should go to the other garden.
Yeah, let's go out the back here. There's sort of like a big opening behind the statue where there's that sort of flooded area.
Okay.
Let's go that way. Hell yeah.
Okay. So in front of you is this flooded garden. You can see the kind of like dome pagoda thing that you didn't go to on your left. And then you see another identical one on your right. So this, again, it's like this sort of mirrored image layout. And in front of you, the water in this pool is unusually clear. A dozen or more large fish, turtles, and lizards swim lazily through it.
So close.
And water birds paddle on the surface. Their ripple obscures something on the bottom of the pool, so you can't quite make it out. But the bottom appears to be blanketed in oddly shaped stones. Bits of shattered stone rest atop a square dais. Dais?
Oh, dais, yeah.
Or
Dais.
Dais? Yeah, I always forget how
dais.
to pronounce that.
That rises from the middle of the pool, evidence of a sculpture that once stood atop it. Part of the sculpture lies in the pool west of the dais, a large stone face staring up at the
A
sky.
lot of faces here.
Now, is this face jagged on the sides?
It looks like it was...
What I'm asking
let's
is,
see.
should this face be put
Go
in
on
the
the big
face
man
over there?
face.
No, this face is much larger.
Ew, gross. What does it look like?
It appears to be that same sort of woman's face that you just saw back in the beginning when you first came in.
Okay.
And you take a look at Skeever's is like wading in the water, and he holds up one of the strangely shaped rocks, and he's like, "Wow, this is just a stone fish. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Is it moving?
There's hundreds of them, thousands. This one's a frog. It's made of stone. That's so weird.
Is it moving as he touches it?
Nope, they're just little. They look like little stone sculptures of
And that's what's
birds and frogs and
all
snakes.
all
and
on the bottom of this pool.
just sitting at the bottom of this pool. Yeah,
I try to talk to the frog. I say, "Hello, stone frog."
it does not respond.
It's a stone. Got it. What do you two think?
I'm confused, personally.
There's essentially a 2-foot deep layer of fish, turtles, lizards, water birds, just all made of stone, layered into this pool.
But they don't interact with you if you touch them.
They're literally just like the weirdly shaped rocks that look like exactly like fish and birds and stones. And or not stones, but
Is there
They are
any
stones.
other sort of like tunnel or anything like that? Like, is this maybe just the wrong way? We could go. a different way?
there's still these 2 like dome pagoda things that you haven't gone into.
Okay.
Oh, so should we just try going into one of those?
Yeah.
Have we looked everywhere here yet? I mean, the water. Can I taste it? Does it taste good?
It tastes fine.
Good.
It's like really clear. It's like a lot. It seems less murky than everything else for some reason.
And you would expect from a abandoned
Yeah.
pool.
I'm gonna jump into the pool and start picking up more and more rocks in the bottom to see if there's anything weird in the bottom.
You as you dig through, you actually run into what seems to be a human
Ah!
made of stone.
Okay. All right. All right. And I burst back up and like, does anyone know anything about like that will get you turned to rock? That's got to be somewhere near here. I'm freaked out. I'm freaked out.
Can we try to break part of it?
Sure.
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah, I would like to try to cut off its hand. And I will caveat it with this, because there are such things as livable columns. So I want to see if this is that case, or if maybe there's something that caused them to become this way.
The hand breaks off and splashes into the water, and nothing else seems to happen.
Now I feel rude.
Damn. Skiver, no Orchid here.
I mean, I don't even see. Nope, sorry, no Orchid.
This place seems so dangerous. I know that Cheryl said, don't go there, but here we are.
Starting to regret maybe coming here, but
Yes.
if we find the orchid, then it will be worth it.
Something is going to turn us all to stone.
Yeah, I think we need to leave this pool area.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's dome on the left and dome on the right.
Which we've been going
Right?
left first.
Yeah, let's go. Can we go right?
Yeah, let's go
Switch
right.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Michael's like, haha, that's where the spider is.
Spider time. The single large chamber inside the dome. The door is unlocked, by the way, and it actually looks totally fine. This is like the first door that you've seen that isn't all fucked up and like busted or just rusted off.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a trap.
It's definitely a trap.
Not good.
The single large chamber inside the dome is obviously a royal apartment. It was centuries ago. Now the bright floral murals are dim and gray. Bits of colored glass are heaped beneath a cracked mosaic. Enameled wooden tables are split and tilting. And every bit of cloth is frayed and streaked. At the center of the room, a long divan, which I had to look up, stands.
It's like a chaise lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a long couch. Sits atop a circular dais. Whoa, boy, I can never say that word.
It's a shitty word.
Reclining on the divan is a woman, dressed in a flowing robe made from parrot feathers in stunning colors.
What?
I love
Despite
it.
the heat,
She knows what a toucan is.
yeah. Despite the heat, her arms, head, and face are covered in feathery veils. Next to her, a black orchid grows out of a large.
Okay.
Shit.
Grows out of a large.
Perfect.
She gotta go.
It's the orchid.
Grows out of a large clay pot at the head of the divan. She addresses you in a voice tinged with odd inflections.
Wait, this is that bitch.
Strangers have come to Nangalore, my love. What boon do our subjects beseech?
Does anyone respond to her?
I mean, I still have the highest charisma.
I mean, like she's talking to someone. Obviously, does anyone respond?
I see.
No one responds.
Yeah, you got any bones?
This little one is very funny, don't you think? You certainly do not come here looking for bones, I'm assuming.
Is this Zalcore? Well, you don't have to tell us, I guess.
It's gotta be.
Hey!
Oh my goodness, Brit Rap, so loud.
Hey, Zalcore, how are you?
It is nice to see my subjects who know me and pay the proper respect to their queen.
Who is the traitor? Theor
Hold on, I wrote it down.
She says, isn't that right, Theorotaya?
Yeah, Theorotire betrayed Zalcore.
Yeah.
But she's talking to them right now and saying, my love.
Who's she looking at when she says that?
That was her love, though.
She just looked sort of towards an empty bit of the room when she said it.
Can I ask Beatrice to hop over to that empty bit? Maybe there's an invisible ghost.
Sure.
So it seems like I do that. It seems like this either ghost, lich, Old lady.
Well, that's what I want to say. Is there a way for me to like check if she's undead or something? Like, would I be able to do that?
There are spells to do such things, but
Can't you like do a religion check?
Maybe. I don't know if I'm super good at religion though.
Good.
I mean, I can try.
You should be good at religion.
I'm not
give it-
because
give it a shot.
the problem is that my spells are off of wisdom, not intelligence. And,
religion. Yeah, isn't that weird that religion is not tied to cleric boys?
yeah, it's
and girls.
strange, but I can try.
Yeah.
See what
Yeah,
happens.
give it a shot.
Ooh, I did all right. 17.
You're pretty sure she is not undead.
Fuck. That's bad for me. Guys, I don't think she's undead. That was
Just
wait.
here.
Guys, I don't think she was undead.
So can we see any of her skins, her hair?
or only
You can't see any of her skin.
only feathers. Oh fuck! Oh my god.
Oh my god.
She's fucked up.
She's
over
very
there.
scary. I'm very scared.
Can we just try to hack at her?
What?
Nika's character whips out a laptop.
You're gonna hack her.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm in,
can-
guys.
Can we have that flower?
My flower. It is one of my most prized possessions. I might be willing to give it to you, but only if you could give me something of equal beauty.
I have this +1 wand. Now that it just means that there's only one of them. I can just give you this one, but I guess it's just the name. I know it's confusing, but yeah, you could totally have it. It's made out of a really good bone, which I love.
Two wands. Yes, that does sound.
Yeah,
Like the sort
I can
of
see
thing.
how you'd make. I made that same mistake, but no, it is just this one wand.
Why did you say +1?
Yeah, that's the question of the night, isn't it? And also of a week ago, because of travel time.
We traveled here.
This small goblin boy pleases me.
Oh,
You could leave
have
him here with me.
Oh yeah, you can have him.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't.
I haven't had a living slave in many years. Isn't that right, my love?
Does anyone answer?
No one answers.
Didn't Theo or Tarya? I'm saying it correctly. I wrote it down weird. Didn't he or she or they?
Theotyra.
Theotyra.
I think it's
Didn't they betray you?
How dare you say such a thing?
Sorry. We just saw that big statue. Who's the statue of the big man?
He is my love. He never betrayed me.
Oh,
he
his
had
face
this
is all-
built. This whole place built for me. Do not speak of his betrayal again unless you want to end your life here now.
You're gonna want to fire your stonemasons because they put a bunch of really inflammatory stuff on the statues outside.
Yeah, we just read it. We don't believe it, but that's what.
No.
Why does it say about that? That's rude. We believe you. We love Theotyra. It's our favorite.
Yeah, we love them.
Guys, I don't want to leave the soggy bottom here.
Why?
But why?
Wait, let's ask him. Skeever, do you want to
I
stay
don't-
here?
Well,
There's lots of history.
there is, but I don't want to be someone's slave, really.
I don't. She means
Fair.
slave to knowledge.
I don't know. I don't think she does mean that. I think she means slaves.
Sorry, we can't give you the Goblin Boy. That's weird.
So be it, but
Well, what about this? This big ass beetle. It's a Yatach beetle, and it's beautiful and meaty and good.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy on the beetle so that it's glowing.
Okay, it's a golden, beautiful beetle.
Do you
It's
like
good.
this?
Look at this beautiful beetle.
+1 wands.
sorry. Are you trying to
It's holding
convince
the-
her that it's a golden beetle?
Yeah. So I
right,
can do
well,
persuasion.
Give me a deception roll.
Deception.
Hell yeah.
What about
Yeah, 'cause
persuasion?
it's a lie.
No, it is a golden beetle.
It is.
Is it just Tim that's rolling?
Fuck. 6.
Oh no.
I will give you a advantage because you're using thaumaturgy.
That's right. My magics are so good.
Oh, there we go. 21.
She looks at it and she goes, "My love, have you ever seen such a precious thing?
No.
I suppose I could cultivate another orchid.
Wait, you can just piss orchids? Like,
Well, they're difficult to but I do have time on my side.
Have you lived here by yourself forever? Sorry, I want the flower. I have a lot of questions.
She's not living by herself. Abort.
Sorry.
She's living with her love.
Our love. Me and him live together. It's fine. Dish Tuesday.
That's when we watch Dish Network shows.
Mm-hmm. I have lived here, and I will live here for an eternity. And this is where I rule from.
And now you have this excellent beetle to help you rule.
Isn't it great?
Okay, take the orchid and give me the beetle and be gone with you.
Yes.
Sure. Anytime.
We have 1 minute to get out of here. The beetle's gonna stop glowing.
All right.
And you can have this wand too.
Bye.
Do you want a frog? This is Beatrice. She's my best friend.
It's glowing too.
Yeah.
Wait, you have a lot of frogs. Why are you giving her your best one?
Because it's a sign of friendship.
Give her
amongst my people.
Tomas.
Yeah.
It's fair. She just seems to be muttering to somebody.
I know, we gotta go.
We gotta
We
go.
gotta get out of here.
We're all saying that. Like,
Run!
Run, you fools.
Run! We fucking run.
Show us
Like,
the meaning of
run.
haste.
Yeah. Not just like, oh, let's just go, but we're like booking it.
Yeah.
I do not know the map well enough to figure out how to get out.
Okay, you guys get about halfway
no.
out when you hear this shriek of
Oh,
rage
she's pissed.
Oh no.
from
That
behind
beetle's
you.
so glowing.
And out of a tree next to you
Oh, no.
bursts what appears to be an 8-foot tall bird.
Yeah, cockatrice.
Oh,
It's,
that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually an ably.
Abel.
Ew.
Have I heard of that?
Yeah, it's a giant. It almost looks like a heron. It's like
Okay.
a
Oh, okay.
weird
Oh,
giant
Fucked
evil
up magic
heron.
tall bird.
I don't like it. Too scary.
8-foot tall magic bird.
Is this a toucan?
Yeah,
Is this a
and
toucan?
and then like 3 more burst out of the trees around you
fuck.
and chase you
Oh, no.
as you guys run and jump onto your canoes and you paddle away and just this horde of these weird birds are standing on the steps like screeching at you, and as you're paddling away you see Zalcore slither up with her snaky hair and
She
her,
a Medusa!
her horrible visage.
Nice.
She has snakes on her hair. I can talk to her snakes.
Yeah, you should have talked to her hair.
I say,
You could
Let's devote
I
an
say,
episode
please,
to each
snakes.
snake
Yeah.
individually.
That's a side up.
A side.
But you guys managed to paddle
Yay,
away,
we
and
did
they seem unwilling to leave Nangalore
Fucking stuck there.
and chase you.
Michael, that place sucked.
Yeah, that place was scary.
That was not nice. I like
a
the
little spooky.
sex.
I
the
hope
sex
she
garden.
liked that meaty beetle.
She goes harump, and then she starts chewing on it and eating it. And she's like, "Oh well."
She's not on it.
Wow, that was a close one.
Yeah.
Can you, without being too spoiler, can you like hint at things we missed?
So essentially, the story here, I'll say that Skeever pieces it together, and he's like, "I think I know what this is. This is this old story where this
Okay.
woman, this queen, I guess, and now we can know her name is Zalcore. She was so arrogant. She thought so highly of herself that she thought herself so beautiful that she was better than the gods even, and she made a deal with the devil to be beautiful forever, but
Can't do that.
but the devil tricked her and changed her into a Medusa and banished her here, and she had thought forever that her love, who had built Nangalore, had betrayed her because he was her consort and her general. But in fact, he had not. So she was really mad at him. But then later, when she found out that he had been imprisoned the rest of his whole life, she didn't find out until his ashes were delivered to this place that he had not actually betrayed her. And if I'm just making a logical leap here, but like maybe all of those weird flowers, maybe she's taking them to give her dreams and hallucinations even, because that's Well, maybe that's the only way that she can see her love.
Oh, shit.
That she thought betrayed her.
Nice.
So she's just tripping balls in her magic palace.
Maybe the true lesson is that the Black Lotus was inside of us the whole time.
That's a really good point, Tug. But I'm glad we have this one for the potion.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Cheryl will grow strong now, and the baby will also grow strong and
Maybe stronger.
maybe stronger.
Too strong.
Scale back how strong your baby is, Cheryl.
Yeah. Hey, Cheryl, can you?
Well, I don't know.
Cool it with the gestating.
I don't know. Good, strong baby. 25 babies in there.
It's
That'll
gonna
be
punch
good.
itself out. Of the
Yeah.
womb.
Wow, we did it.
You guys did it. Yay.
We did it.
Yay!
So anyway, when I was going through to the Tomb of Annihilation, I thought that little bit really stood out to me, and I thought it was really cool. So
Yeah, but there's like all other more stuff.
yeah. I mean, we skipped over a lot of stuff, but
I heard something about a spider.
there was definitely a spider.
Yeah, there's spider.
There was
Do the statues come alive?
the statue. No, they were just frozen people because the Medusa had froze them
Damn.
all up.
Oh,
Damn.
because Medusa. They got
Could we have
Medusas.
tried to fight her?
You absolutely could have fought her.
We should have.
But instead we tricked her with a beetle.
Do you think that our character skills would have been able to fight her, Michael?
She's a CR6, so
Well, where's-
Oh no, we would have been very
and
fucked
you guys
up.
are
We
6.
could have done it. It would have been a
Oh,
difficult.
okay.
But those fucked up birds would have come to help her, so I don't know. It would have been dodgy.
It might have been tough for us.
Yeah.
Many frogs would have been sacrificed.
It would have taken 2 hours.
But
That's
those
also
little they're called chewingas, the little
Chewingas?
doll man. There was actually supposed to be a whole bit with them that I kind of skipped over.
Yeah.
But that had the Medusa turned you into stone, you could have used the Greater Restoration to unstone
Got it.
yourself.
I was thinking about maybe casting Greater Restoration on her, but I didn't want to fuck with her too
No,
much. I was
no.
very afraid.
Leave her with her beetles.
Also had
Tug could be a coward when he needs to be.
Also, had you gotten her down to half health, she would have yelled for her love, and he kind of appears.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and he's like weird. He's like a weird part of the scenery, but he like does unerring damage to people.
Oh.
Oh jeez.
Weird.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know. I honestly, while I love the story that we do, obviously, and the way that we approach it, which is just loosey-goosey improv-y, there are some times I really want to do some nuts and
like a
bolts.
module type
Module,
thing.
just fucking go
Yeah,
through
no,
it.
it's fun.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
cool thing about the book
Yeah.
is it's just like it like literally the whole world is there written in the book, and then you can kind of just go and do what you want with it because like here's all these merchant princes and there's dinosaur races and you can go to those if you want and
Nice.
Right, yeah, like when I was reading the Curse of Strahd book, it's like there's all this shit you don't even have to do, and there's like randomizations, so you can just kind of go wherever you want to go to get the thing to kill the blah. Yeah, no, that was rad. I can't wait to check out the book itself. Again, not really running them. All I really do is kind of stare at the pictures and steal ideas for future things.
it is very good. Anyway, thank you to Wizards of the Coast, and thank you all for listening.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you want to get in touch with us, we're on Twitter. Also, if you're listening to this on Wizards of the Coast's feed, just pop over to iTunes. We're Drunks and Dragons. Give us a subscribe. We are, I think, a lot of fun. We're
Also on Spotify. We're on Stitcher.
We are. That's true.
Yeah.
all over the place.
So some people, most of our fans say that you should start at episode 1 and go all the way through. But there's various other jumping in points. Usually they're after our live shows. You can see them in the feed.
Yeah.
Was it like 156?
Actually, I can check
There's
really
after
fast.
like 2. I should have looked this up before.
I can check really fast.
But basically, tons of people are scared about jumping into our
very large backlog.
very large backlog. But really,
156, yeah.
156.
There's a time skip at 156, and apparently we start playing 5th edition at 127. So that's another place you can jump in.
Right. So, again, all of our hardcore fans think you start at episode 1, but you can't trust them. 156 is when we start our new quote unquote arc. Same characters, more or less. But it's like the previous blah 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 was solved. And yeah, there's tons of threads from that, but you're not, it's like the next arc. And then usually what people do is they listen to that and then go back and listen to episode 1.
Yeah.
Or 1 through up. It doesn't matter, whatever.
If you want to get in touch with us, we're on Twitter. We're at GeeklyInc or at D&D Podcast. I'm at Thrifty Nerd.
I'm at Tim Lanning.
I'm at Jennifer Cheek.
I'm at Nika_Howard.
I'm at the Mike Bachmann.
Didn't get your fill of action and adventure in this episode of Drunks and Dragons? Well, make sure to head over to GeeklyInc.com, where you can find other thrilling podcasts, the hottest nerd news, fan art to make you blush, and gear to level up your adventuring quest. When you finish the new Tongues and Bones show, head on over to iTunes to leave us a 5-star rating and review. Also, don't forget to head over to patreon.com/DND podcast, where you can donate a monthly amount to help us make this podcast better with each episode. New episodes come out every Monday, so go subscribe, get your quest log filled, and get ready for things to get dicey.
Thank you, everybody. We will see you next week. Until then, keep it dicey. But, as things go, my dog is playing with the ball right next to me.
He's so rude.
And, as,
Oh, keep that up.
Love it.
As things go, I'm going to kick his ass out. Hold on a second.
I knew that was going to happen.
He's like, hell yeah,
I threw the ball and this dog came running back with it. Michael's very stupid.
That'll show him. He has to do all the way to get that ball.
Let's see how well that works. Hello, my greatest champions.
What trimester is she in?
You tell me.
No, that's not. We can't talk about that because we'll create time paradoxes.
I don't know what. I don't know.
Second.
Big.
I feel like probably not, but okay, go on.
Fourth.
The big trimester.
Fourth trimester. She's really not looking well.
They're 7 though. 7 I'm sorry.
We have to keep moving, please.
Tell me. Now start doing brute breath, please. What the fuck?
At least one of us can.
Oh, jeez.
It's all right.
But it was. You know how I. You know how I feel about.
Yeah,
shit!
Royce.
Hey, hi! Hey, it's me, Steve. I found you guys.
Hi.
You know how I.
You find. What the fuck is this? God fucking damn it!
Your dog, or your life, or.
I just kicked out my earpiece, and now I can't hear you. I'll be right
Oh,
back.
this is all falling.
Yeah, so my Hangouts has been implanting about 3 seconds in the past every so often.
Weird.
So it's really hard to keep track of what's actually happening.
No, this module jumps around a lot.
No, I'm saying there's literally.
You have a very high charisma. You probably have the highest charisma.
I forgot you're a sorcerer, so you might have the highest charisma too.
I don't. I have 11.
I have a higher charisma than
Why is
you.
your charisma so low?
I don't know. Do I need charisma as a sorcerer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For what?
Spells?
That's your main stat.
What? Why wouldn't intelligence be my main stat?
Because that's a wizard.
Yeah, it's a wizard thing.
What the fuck is the difference?
Oh my god. Bachmann.
This is wonderful.
Now,
Wizard-
there might be types of sorcerers that maybe don't use. What type of sorcerer are you?
I'm this one. You know what? Maybe it's important we don't get into this right now.
Some of the background music and atmosphere in this episode was from Sirenscape. Check them out and enhance your gaming table at Sirenscape.com. The songs Dark Dance, Peace of Mind, Arcadia, Atlantean Twilight, Darkest Child, and Gloom Horizon are from Kevin MacLeod from Incompetech.com, licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 3.0. CreativeCommons.org/licenses/by/3.0.